one.
End of the day podcast.
Years. We out here, baby.
We out here.
Happy New Year's.
Granted, it's not 2021 yet, but by the time you listen to this, it will be. So happy New Year's to you,
happy
motherfuckers.
Motherfucking New Year's, bitches.
We might as well just have to claim this song as like the EOD. We might have to holler at the producer and be like, you need to take this off the internet. This is ours now.
End of the day podcast.
Yes, sir.
Of course, it's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
And it's your boy T.
TT Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Yeah. Brand new episode for you guys and gals.
We're doing a little video test. You won't see it.
You won't see. You might see this like years later as like behind the scenes of when we first started video, and we want to do a flashback to that day because it's kind of crazy that it's like it's happening on the
actual New Year's.
End of the year.
1 year.
That timing was kind of A1.
The timing right now is just the synergy. I'm feeling it. It's amazing. I'm glad we were still able to get this episode in, guys.
Yes.
Sorry it's a day late. I had to actually get an MRI on my brain to make sure I still have money on my mind.
Sin exclusive.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, so
But nah.
yeah.
Glad you did that.
I'm sure that part is fine.
That is a good move.
We're here and we're ready to hit you guys with a bunch of the year-end wrap-up stuff, which is amazing.
I mean, yeah, what a fucking year to wrap up.
Man.
Really?
It feels traumatic looking back at everything we've been through.
I know. Have you guys seen that Netflix movie that's kind of
with
making
the Samuel Jackson?
I watched a little bit of the beginning.
I watched a little bit too, and then I turned it off.
It kind of caught me off guard. It's like for people who don't know. There's like it's like a onion. If you're unfamiliar with what the Onion is, it's like a fake news outlet. They'll take real topics and make fun of it, saying fake news. And this Netflix movie or whatever is kind of like that, where it's making fun of things that happened throughout the year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I felt weird when it got to obviously they have to talk about COVID, but they were making jokes about it, and it felt weird because it's still going on and niggas are still dying from it. So that's when I had to stop watching. I felt a little weird. I don't know, but like 2020.
They made fun of Greta Thunberg, and I was like, you know what? If you're gonna make fun of a 12-year-old, 16-year-old kid, I'm good.
I couldn't tell if that scene was filmed for the movie or not.
No, that was
real.
Yeah.
Okay, because I couldn't tell the way it was
is
filmed.
the movie real or is it acting?
Well, it's all they have real actors.
It's like The Onion.
Samuel Jackson's in it, but it's like mockumentary style. So they're interviewing all these dudes, but all the names are fake. Like Samuel Jackson comes, they say he's like all the names it's fake. It's like fake, but like it's filmed talking about real topics. That all this shit that happened all year.
I see. Interesting.
It's just too soon.
I want to watch it.
A bit too soon. 100%. But
the year's not even over.
And once again they were making fun of shit that I'm like, yo, niggas is still dying from COVID. It felt a little weird. It felt a little like
insensitive.
Too soon. Yeah, 100%. If I had someone specifically next to me who like was suffering from that, I would feel a little weird watching.
Oh
that.
yeah.
But though, it's a new year. It's about to be a new year, 2021.
Yeah.
Big things.
It's kind of weird because the year 2020 itself just sounds like a end of the world type of year.
It does. It does.
You know what I'm saying?
It does. It does.
2021, it's got to be our rebirth.
And I seen that though, like people saying like 2020 and then the next year is saying 2021. Like, no, 2020 didn't win. 2020 lost. 2020 lost. I'm sorry. 2020 did not win. All right? I don't want to think 2021 won anything.
It definitely kicked everybody's ass.
I guess maybe it did
Some
win.
people came out on top.
It fucked a lot of people up, so maybe 2020 did win. But once I seen that, I was like, oh shit, that's crazy.
That's funny. That's clever.
And also, I seen something else that I wanted to ask you, Kristen, being the only female on this podcast. Do you pay? Because I noticed it on someone mentioned on Twitter. Do you, when you get your last period, do you pay attention to your last period of the like? Yo, when you get
of the year,
you're like, if you get it in December, you're like, yo, this is my last period of the year of 2020? Is that not? You
Is
ever
that
think
the
about?
thing?
I mean, I guess I didn't think about it, but
Yeah,
I mean, sure. I'm gonna come into the new year and then I'll have my cycle.
So okay, all right.
So that'll be like, because it was like a while ago.
Because my little bae thing, she had it, and the other day it started, and I was like, oh shit, like
I'm not gonna be able to smash on New Year's.
this is your last period. This is your last period of the
I
year.
cannot stand you for that.
That's exactly what it was.
T Will exclusive.
Oh shit! But yeah. So what's good, dude? What's up for the 2021? You guys got any major goals or like what's the?
Just get my life together more than I did it this year.
I feel you.
More growth, man.
Yeah.
I just want everything to fall into place. Pieces of the puzzle. We gathered them this year, and we just gotta put them into place next year. This year was fucking crazy.
I'm trying to like figure out where to put my expectations at because you notice
You can't have any.
the beginning of 2020 people maybe because of the way the numbers worked out
People were gassed to start some new shit.
super gassed at the start of 2020.
That's facts.
So is it better to set my shit super low so if I come out on top it's nothing but a win?
I think you should set realistic expectations knowing that there could be the possibility of some more fuck shit going on.
Because my expectations for 2020 were very real. All I wanted to do was travel a little bit. Leave America. All I wanted to do was leave America.
My God. I just want to
That's
go
all I wanted to do was leave America.
It.
I had plans to go to Japan, plans to just travel. That's all I wanted to do. And it got... So that's why I'm saying my expectations were very humble for 2020. I wasn't expecting to just have my next glow up. But that's why... it being only a day away, and when I look at the topics, so much fuck shit still going on right now. So much fuck shit still happening. Am I better just like setting them on low?
I think you can just do your best every day, all the time, constantly, and that's the only expectations you can have is what you can control, and that's yourself.
Yeah, expectations are a motherfucker.
Yeah, it really sets you up for failure.
But it's hard not to have them, like, even if you subconsciously, like, because it's not like I don't have anyone, I don't have anyone taking care of me, I'm doing everything myself. So as far as expectations, they still come about just from me doing what I'm supposed to do. You know?
That you expect other people to do what you're doing.
And just expect other,
but you shouldn't.
Just
you
expectations
can't.
of other, and it's just like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. So that's why I wonder where I should put my expectations for the year. Because if you talk to people this time, 2019, they were saying,
oh yeah, 2020 is my year.
It's a wrap.
But honestly, the reality is 2020 showed us that you have no idea what is coming. Ever.
That's 100%.
Constantly. Yeah. And so you can't really have expectations. Just roll with the punches and do your fucking best, man.
Rolling with the punches might be 2020's motto. Cause it's not even like it was out of our control just because of Mother Nature. It was out of our control because the government was saying yo, shut shit down. Shut it down. Close.
It's still kind of weird that we have a curfew right now.
Bro.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
That is fucking bonkers.
My sister said something about a curfew in Columbus and I was like, that's crazy. And then I was like, wait, we also have a curfew. What am I talking about?
I know people who didn't travel to the islands that they normally travel to for this time of the year because
Bahamas and shit.
Yeah, the West Indies and shit because they have a curfew in the West Indies currently right now too, in Jamaica and shit like that. I have friends who go to Jamaica every year and they were still planning to go even with COVID because you can travel right now, it's whatever. But where they were gonna go is a curfew.
Not everywhere.
Atlanta's big chilling right now.
Super
Miami's super chilling.
Yo, Rep's out in Miami right now.
And I guarantee you, if you text this nigga, he will tell you if he is wearing a mask, he's the only nigga wearing a mask. Niggas out there are not wearing a mask.
My friend came here from Ohio and I had to tell him to put on a mask a few times and he's like, people look at you like you're stupid if you wear a mask in Ohio.
I'm sure. I don't doubt that.
That's crazy. that dynamic shit.
I could see both sides thinking that. I can see the people who don't wear masks looking at us like, because if you walk around here without a mask.
But I just feel like if you look at people crazy for wearing a mask, you're oblivious to the facts. Because the fact is that people are fucking dying, and COVID is real. People are getting sick, so regardless of you want to believe that or not, like
it's really happening.
I mean, conspiracy theories to me seem like they're at all-time high. Like,
it's just so easy to make a conspiracy theory,
or it's just so hard to believe.
Because the reality is there's such a lack of truth in our society that it is so hard. Because I was talking to a few of my friends this week, and I feel like I just don't even know which way is up. Like, it's just, what are we supposed to do?
Who are we supposed to listen to?
Because I know in my heart I don't trust the government. I don't trust anything they do, say, or want me to do.
We need another voice aside from government to talk to the people.
But here's the thing. That voice eventually
is going to get controlled.
Well, at least something will happen to the integrity of that voice where we will question it. That's what it seems like it always is. It's like something happened.
The power of the media right there.
Yeah. Even to the level of like, look at how people championed Barack when he first was running for office and then got into office. And now look at how they talk about him now that he's no longer president. A lot of people would tell you this nigga didn't do shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, so it's really hard to find who's really being real with you, because in the end of the day, everyone has their own agenda.
Yeah.
Everyone has something that...
And there's money to be made constantly.
No one's really doing... I can't say for certain, but I feel like no one's out there doing anything to put someone in a higher position than them. So in that case, everyone's out there trying to make it so that they can make it. Maybe you'll have those people out there who are like trying to bring everyone together, but there's no one out there who's specifically out there working to help someone be above them.
Yeah.
And with certain positions... like the government's nothing. If the government was to work like how it should work, it should be doing nothing but making the people of the country technically above them, like making all of us rich, making all of us making all of us even, like that would only help the government. But yeah, if you worked for the government, you're some of the lowest paid people. You have to work some of the worst hours, like, so I can see why the government, everyone in the government just has their own agenda and has the only thing that they're trying to help push through for themselves, so it's just like where do we go to for information that we can trust?
Bernie Sanders,
Joe Rogan? Nah.
I think there is no truth.
Bernie Sanders seems like it only because I feel like he might personally feel like, or not even he might feel like it, but because he's on the way out. But this nigga's old as fuck. This nigga's not, you know what I'm saying?
He's still fighting. Like, it doesn't.
He's fighting, but he knows, like,
he'll fight to the death.
He's not gonna really reap any benefits of anything that he's trying to push through. Any laws and anything he's trying to do to help the people, he probably won't really reap the benefits of it. One, because he works for the government, but two,
what he should do is be mentoring people.
I think that's kind of what he's doing just by existing.
I'm hoping there's someone who, because if he goes, I'm hoping there's someone who fill his shoes.
AOC.
I don't know if she's in.
There has to be.
Not to say I hope she is.
I think she could. I think she could be the president. AOC. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yeah, she's killer. I fuck with her, but I just feel like the only reason I feel like she might have that hard time like making that way is because of how she's received. She's a woman of color, and she's got like a no nonsense, like don't fuck with me attitude.
Love her.
Which I fuck with, and that's really how you get shit done. But to reach the other side, you kind of have to be a little more, you see Barack-ish in the sense that, okay, they might have not fucked with him, all the way, but he's cool. He's all right.
She was born in 1989.
AOC? Damn.
So she's young, she could become that.
She's young. I'm excited to see her future, though, for certain. I'm excited to see where she lands.
You think she's got a future in politics?
Oh, she's killing it right now. She's killing it.
I think she has a future in saving the world.
Yeah, I could see her. No, low key, I'm sure there's probably people in her ear saying that, like, yo, keep doing what you're doing. You could be the president someday, type shit. I'm sure there's people in her ear about that shit.
And she's such a positive influence for.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Just
100%.
everyone.
I could 100% see her running for president.
We definitely need that right now.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't Hillary, but there will be a female president very fucking soon. Within the next, like, 2 elections, I can see there being a female president. Maybe not this next election, because I think...
What do you think about Kanye running in 2024?
I don't think anyone's going to be able to take it away from Biden. I think if... barring, for, like...
You think that Biden's going to
We'll see how the next 4 years go.
We'll see how if a 2020 doesn't happen within the next 4 years, Biden will win again. Guarantee you. I can guarantee that. I'll make that bold predict. This is a bold prediction for Sin Supreme in the last 2020 episode of the podcast. But barring, once again, another 2020 type year happening, because I think that's honestly what got Trump the fuck out of here is COVID. So barring another type of year like this, if the next 4 years are like any other presidency, like any of Barack's, where, yeah, we might have problems, terrorist attacks, wars, things like that. This shit, where the country shut down, barring anything like that, I'll say Biden will win again, 100%. Like, because most of the time people don't really pay attention to the president like that. Trump was really the first. You seen how many people came out for it? The most people came out. Trump was really the first one where people were like, yo, they had to pay attention because this nigga was on Twitter every fucking day.
Because he was affecting us.
He was affecting us. He was tweeting, retweeting dumb shit every fucking, like, it was different. You had an idiotic president.
He affected me. He gave me my first panic attack.
Yeah.
I swear to God. I was with my homie, and all of a sudden, I get a notification that he canceled funding to the EPA.
That's fucking
and
wild.
I was like, what?
That's fucking wild. So yeah, that's 2020, guys. Let's get into some happy shit. What are you? So we got the goals out of the way for the next year.
I want to shout out Jerry Lorenzo for landing his deal with Adidas.
That's big time.
Yeah,
that's so baller.
I wonder what it is or what's going on at Nike where they feel like they're bigger than the culture. Maybe I think Nike feels like they are almost the culture as far as they're super solidified.
They are the culture? They are solidified.
If the culture is Twitter, they have the blue check. If the culture is Instagram, they have the blue check. They are certified. They don't have to do anything that appeases anyone because the respect is too solid that they don't. Jerry, what you want, Jerry? You know who we are? We're Nike. we're Nike, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I feel like Nike feels like they are. That's the reason.
Who do you think could buy Nike?
But why do you think Jerry left?
Because Jerry knows he left because of why anybody left Nike. They know their value. They approach Nike asking for their value and willing to lose the connection with Nike if they're not given their value. Most people know their value, might go to their boss and be like, yo, this is what I'm worth. I know I'm worth this. And the boss is like, yo, I can't give this to you, or I won't give this to you. And they might work with it some way and find some middle ground. Nike's probably like, nah, get the fuck out of here. We don't care. We don't need you, nigga. You need us. You need the swoosh. That swoosh is strong as fuck, bro. Just think about how much clout it adds to that hoodie you have, Kristen. Put a swoosh on that shit. It adds a level of clout to it.
Well, I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see
Jordan.
At this point, Jerry Lorenzo and Kanye both signed to Adidas. Those are very big influences.
They're giving the bag at Adidas. They're paying niggas their value. They're giving niggas, because you know what it is? Kanye gets a piece of every shoe sold. He wanted that with Nike. Nike's not going to give that to you. Nike only gives that to basketball players.
Interesting.
They don't give it to the creatives. So Adidas was like, you want a piece of every shoe made? All right, we're just going to sell your shits for like $500. We're going to just like, how much is a fucking Yeezy? How much is an Ultra Boost? I mean, not Ultra Boost. How much is a Roshi?
Like $80.
How much is a 350?
I think they go for a 250, right?
Now, tell me the difference between the two. Not much difference. It's pretty much a foam shoe.
It's that hype, bro. It's
the
same
hype.
reason why you
but
buy
also
Supreme
Kanye's
t-shirts.
eating off of every shoe sold, so they need to sell it for more.
Wait, but isn't Yeezy its own brand?
Oh, 100%. But it's still off of Adidas.
Yeah.
Adidas is still producing it.
Somehow they're getting money.
The clothing is its own.
I wonder
brand.
how that works.
All the clothing and the boots specifically. So all this, anything that you get with like Yeezy Season 7 on it or like Yeezy Season.
That's Yeezy.
That's all his stuff. He produces that through a whole different manufacturer.
Is Yeezy becoming a brand where it is just collabing with different brands? Because ultimately it has a brand with Adidas.
Yep.
He's dropping the brand with Gap. Like, what if this is only the beginning of Yeezy collabs? Because
dude, it is. It's his name. It's really his name he's attributed to it.
Yeah.
It's the level of like, yeah, that's really what it is. And I give him his props for it. Granted, he's a fucking like head case with all the shit he does, 100,000%. But
he's a genius.
When you look at people of our color and what they've achieved, you cannot knock Kanye's achievements. He's gotten to points where he's set the path for niggas to do it better than him. So that's why I'm hoping with Jerry Lorenzo going to Adidas, I can't wait to see what it looks like. Shout out to that.
That is pretty exciting.
That's really crazy.
I can't wait.
End of the day podcast.
I'm so amped for that shit.
That's such a baller move though, to just buy like one of the biggest.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see what that looks like. That's just gonna be fire. And did you see, I seen that shit, actually right before Kobe died, he was about to split with Nike.
That's crazy.
That's pretty crazy, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that story just leaked. I don't know the full story, so it's kind of a little chatty patty right now, not knowing the full story. So go research. I think it was on like Nice Kick or something, Instagram or whatever. But he was about to leave Nike. They were about to go separate ways, which I'm sure they probably would have pieced it up in some way. I'm sure that he was just probably holding out for something. But like, yeah, he was thinking about going separate ways from Nike.
I mean, this only makes sense for the sneaker culture to kind of shift a little bit because Nike's been dominating for the past who knows how long. Like, Adidas has been on the cusp of.
I mean, they're number two. They're number two undoubtedly.
They're not far behind.
They're not far behind, but like I think the jump, I don't even say head start because Adidas was around just as long as Nike, if not longer, I think. But like Nike just
they know how to do it so well.
It really comes down to their archive is crazy.
Their archive is crazy, and ultimately it is quality.
If you go to work with Nike and you want to do a shoe, like you want to do a Air Max, and they're like, all right, you can pick whichever one, and they give you the book of all the Air Maxes you can choose from. Nigga, how big is that book gonna be? Nigga, you already know how many different Air Maxes from the very first one to a 90, to 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, all the Air Max Plus, all the Air Max. Dude, the archive is. Adidas doesn't, and all of those shoes have like a level of following. Anytime they release it, you'll see the homie be like, "Oh, that Air Max 85." Oh,
I remember when that dropped.
Adidas doesn't have that same type of like archive.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But maybe they're just late to it. Maybe it's coming.
Well, I think most people didn't anticipate the sneaker game becoming what it is now.
It's crazy.
It's insane. It's fucking crazy,
dude. I'm even thinking about. I was late to the game. You know, I only got into it a couple years ago, but I look at where it started when I was doing it.
Yeah,
it is way more difficult to be getting sneakers.
When you say that, then let's rewind 10 years. 10 years ago, T-Will exclusive.
Yeah, the OGs must be tripping because it is crazy to see how sneakers are selling right now.
10 years ago, T-Will exclusive. What was your sneaker acumen like? Like, what did you want?
My sneaker experience 10 years ago was my homies in my friends group. They were into shoes.
Okay. What did you have on your feet? What was in your closet? How many? What was
I
your
didn't
rotation
have the bread
like?
To be spending and getting shoes like that.
Yeah.
But ultimately, when I heard them talk about it, it was cool. Like, I remember my homies would go to sneaker conventions and trade shit. And one of my homies went to one, and he came back with the MF Dooms.
Right. Ooh. RIP.
Also, RIP to MF Doom.
Yeah, RIP.
That's crazy.
Crazy news.
And the fact that you told me that he's been passed for...
Since October. He actually passed away in October. They held the news till today.
So R.I.P.
One of the greatest rappers ever. Seen him live once. Can't confirm if it was actually him because I know they be sending the fake MF Dooms out back in the day. They were sending that, but the show was fucking lit. Shout out to fucking the Middle East.
We're gonna have to play his music on New Year's for certain.
But yeah, so homie, you were saying.
Yeah, so he would go to sneaker conventions and he came back with the MF Dooms, and I remember seeing those. And my homie James, his brother, was super into like the Tiffany Diamond collab, you know. So I remember all those. What are the purple and black dunks that they dropped around that time as well? Purple and black, not the Tiffany's, but they were another dunk SB.
I'm not 100% sure, but the crazy thing about that is the resale prices for those were a few hundred back then.
Yeah, now it's crazy.
Thousands.
I checked MF Dooms the other day, bro. They're going for like 3 racks.
Yeah.
I was about to hit up my homie and be like, yo, you still got those MF?
That was before he passed. Or before niggas knew he passed. Now that he's passed,
it's probably even crazier.
That homie probably took them shoes down and put them up for like 6.
It's crazy because I was literally looking at those shoes.
I've been trying to get
2 days before.
I've been trying to get a pair of MF Dooms for so long. That's one of my grails right there. MF Dooms. Fuck it. Yeah, I've wanted a pair of those for so long, and they've been tripping
because the homie really traded him and maybe spent like $450 on top of what he traded.
Yeah, and
he got them shits, and I'm like, damn,
yeah,
baller move.
But yeah, so I mean, the sneaker game is fucking crazy. Shout out to Jerry Lorenzo. I can't wait to see what comes out of that.
I'm interested to see what's going on with Reebok too, because I see Master P. They're talking Master P and Baron Davis. They're talking about acquiring.
And that's the thing. Reebok, even though it's not on the forefront of the sneaker culture right now, in certain areas of America, they get a ton of love. Down south, Atlanta, I know in Miami, Florida, people love Reeds down there.
I think
I like Reebok.
Yeah, Reeboks are cool. I love the Reeboks.
I mean, if Master P is investing $2.4 billion to buy that shit, you know he's about to do some dope shit.
1,000. Him and Baron Davis, who's a former NBA player, to invest that kind of money.
Hell yeah.
Because I know the Adidas own them, and either is trying to sell them or already did sell them, but I know Adidas did own Reebok for a little bit. And you see Cardi B, she just put out her shoes with Reebok.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Like, they're showing love to
they're like translucent, right?
There's both different versions. There's different versions. Because I've seen a regular version that wasn't see-through as well.
I mean, shout out Cardi.
I liked them. Yeah, she had a few of them.
Yeah, they're definitely you can see that the shoes themselves were inspired by other like shoes that she fucked with, which I'm totally cool with. But just the fact that they're showing love to like the artists out here right now.
Yeah.
I got a hot take. I think Cardi B is on the same trajectory to do something similar to what Rihanna's doing right now.
Oh, she's not making it. You're not getting a Cardi B album anytime fucking soon. She's
not an album, but she's starting her own show.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like, she's got the sneakers.
That's what I'm saying. You're not getting any music. And you might get singles here or there, maybe if touring opens back up. But for the most part, you better get used to personality Cardi B, because no music is coming. That's the only thing I think we'll get more than what we get from Rihanna, because Rihanna's not doing the show. She's not really giving us any of Rihanna. She's giving us what Rihanna likes, her products. Yeah. She's trying to make us like Rihanna's, which I fuck with. But I would, even if she wasn't making music, I would love to just see some of Rihanna. Like, I want to know what she's, like, her mind to me is just like, just because how big of an artist she is and how hot she is and how many people just like
there's been a lot of
I'm a stan for Rihanna.
And she's not necessarily, it's different with Beyonce because Beyonce's a married woman with kids.
What do you think about Meg Thee Stallion? Do you think she has the same star power to do that type of like branding for her name?
Me personally, on Meg, I'm the jury's still out on Meg. I feel like I want to see her in like two, because I feel like she just got hot within the last like year. And I usually like to give artists when they first come out, even if I fuck with their stuff, like a couple years to see like, okay.
Doesn't she have a brand partnership with Fashion Nova?
Yeah, I mean,
Fashion Nova. She's been doing Fashion Nova.
She's gonna have it all. She's gonna have whatever she wants.
I just wonder.
Fashion Nova's got the bag, dude.
They must. They be paying everybody.
Man.
They must. Unless
they probably make so much money though.
Hell yeah, they do. Because it's so
much
affordable, and
that's what I'm saying. They got to, because
for this day and age, they're making bank, dude.
They be paying.
They're hot
They
right
be
now.
cutting the check. I fuck with that. They definitely cut the check to every person who has any level of influence.
Do you fuck with H&M?
I mean, I fuck with them. Their stuff I fuck with them to a degree, like, but honestly, I don't own anything from them really like that, just because, like,
yeah, I haven't been in there since that monkey
shit. Sizing for me, yeah. I've never. I'm trying to think. I have like a button-up shirt that I got just because I needed like a plain white button-up shirt, a plain black button-up shirt, and I got it from H&M just because they have the good basics.
I will say that their store branding is pretty good.
Yeah, it's just sizing wise for stuff. It's always hard for me. For the tall guys, yeah. Places like that, like H&M, because I fuck with Uniqlo, but Uniqlo is like, sick. But it's, once again, that spot for my sizing is hard to fuck with because
you don't get the long.
They make it so for like short Asian dudes. Short Asian dudes. They make it shit for short Asian dudes.
I get everything oversized. I double XL my shit.
I like to have my shit oversized, but as a guy who's already technically oversized, it's hard to find it like that.
Yo, can I get the 4 or 5X?
Yeah, exactly.
Please?
Oh my gosh.
A skinny oversized dude.
Fashion Nova made $125 million last year.
God damn.
I would have thought it was more, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
But I guess the overhead is
because
still
I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking. When I hear that, I'm like, damn, that's a lot of money, but they're definitely dropping a bag.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Then it makes me wonder how they're dropping it back, because it could be per post. It could be different than just like giving you a bunch of money to do stuff. It could be like, yo, let's.
Because a lot of people, they just give them clothes.
Because then it could be worked into their marketing budget as far as like, if it's like, oh, like, let's just do it per post. We'll give you a bunch of clothes, but then we'll pay you per post.
Yeah.
It could be a little different. So it's almost like buying a commercial.
They pay so much money. They pay like $30,000 is like kind of average.
But I mean, it's just like so different now because you can't get Fashion Nova in the stores. You can only get it off of fashionnova.com, and that's
and their return policy is trash.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Horrible.
I mean, the quality of the product I know is low, so
they just give you more Fashion Nova money. Like, you can't just get your money back.
That makes sense.
You can't be like, well, I hate everything.
That makes sense. I mean, yeah. So what else? What else we got? So we got Master P buying Reebok, which I hope he fucking does. I wonder what that's. He's second round of stimulus checks. Did you guys get the 600 yet? The 600 coming up in your?
I have not checked my PO box.
Okay. You guys got it in the mail, huh? How did you guys get the last stimulus?
Mine was in the mail.
Yours was in the mail. How did you get the last stimulus? T-Will exclusive.
I got mine in the mail as well.
Damn. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it'll be, I guess, the same thing.
Yours is direct deposit.
But I feel like I filed for direct deposit late, and it didn't go
I gotta
through.
give you guys.
Oh, so I did the same thing.
I gotta give you guys. I gotta give you guys a website. I can't remember the fucking website. Shit.
What does it do?
You can update.
You can check.
You can essentially just enter in that information.
Yo, put your social, your phone number, your address.
Exactly.
Your birth certificate.
But yeah, so if you don't know, the second round of stimulus is $600. They are the government. I don't know where the status is right now. I've been following it all week, but the status is the government. There's people in the government trying to get it up to.
Sorry about that.
Nah, you're good. Trying to get it up to $2,000. So if we get the 600 and then the $2,000 does get upgraded, we'll get another check for $1,400.
Now my question is to you: what are you spending said money on?
One, I'm buying this new MacBook. That new MacBook is getting copped.
Sin exclusive.
That new MacBook with the M1 chip is looking fire. So what about you guys? What are you guys grabbing?
I'm trying to. I mean, I'll probably put some money into bills, but I probably use some of that money to buy a new bike.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get active. And
what is the state of your current bike?
My bike's chilling, but it's a single speed, and I'm trying to do longer rides. I want to do hill climbs. So I need gears.
Oh, you need gears.
I need a solid ride. I also bought Nike clip-ins that I've been really wanting to use. We've never tried them on. No, we tried them on, but we just never put them on the bike. Remember we tried them on?
Oh, yeah.
The bike that you have now, you can use them on it, right?
You need special pedals.
Oh.
But my thinking is, I don't want to buy the pedals until I have my new bike.
Right.
Because I just want everything to be... I'm going to be swaggy.
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Kristen, what about you?
What's the question?
What's this?
I'm blacked out.
If you get the two stacks, what's something you're looking to buy with the 2 stacks? Because I know you bought some expensive scissors one day. I know you bought some expensive scissors. I remember you.
I probably would buy another rug gun,
Ooh,
like a tufting
two?
gun,
So
so,
you could
that I
just
can have like
dual
2
wield,
different textures.
Oh, I didn't realize that comes into play.
And then I would probably, I don't know. I probably just would like hang out, the money,
chill.
you know?
I feel like we're getting this money because COVID's still a problem. So it's not like we're gonna get it and stores and everything's just gonna open back.
Yeah, like
it's not like the club's gonna open back
shit.
up once we get the 2 stacks. So niggas is still gonna be chilling.
Honestly, as long as you use the money for something useful.
I mean, I guess the idea is
I probably could get a bike too.
Hell
So
yeah.
if you get a bike, I want a bike.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the idea is
I want a bike
to either help people who are in need or help the economy.
I'm gonna help myself
I'm gonna
to
help
a bike.
the people in need with all. So the past 2 or 3 months, we've been going through all our belongings, downsizing our clothes,
Right.
getting rid of all this extra furniture.
I feel that.
So I'm definitely gonna donate all of that because I'll take some to Buffalo probably. There's the more expensive shit.
Okay.
But generally, I'm gonna donate a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And so like that feels good to know that like this piece of furniture that I've used for so long, it's not going to go in the trash. It's going to someone and they're going to use it, you know?
Yeah.
I fuck with that idea. So
I feel that.
Or if it just gets
low-key fuck the
recycled.
Goodwill.
Yeah. I have a bunch of stuff clothing that like I've just been hanging on to that I don't even wear anymore that it technically doesn't fit.
I want to open my own Goodwill,
I just
but
wanna get
like
rid of
not
it.
Goodwill, but the same idea.
Yeah.
Like I don't pay for your clothes, just give them to me, and then.
I mean, honestly, it's super cool. And ultimately, Goodwill is just dope because you get the tax write-off as well.
Right.
And I've actually found a lot of dope shit at Goodwill.
Yeah.
Because I like to thrift. I found a Patagonia puffer. Or no. Yeah, it was Patagonia. And I looked it up and it was $150. I got that shit for $8.
Brand new, looks so clean.
Brand new, nothing wrong. And I'm just like, yo, I fuck with the Goodwill.
Because you know Patagonia.
Because
No, there's
be a
definitely
ticket
amazing
sometimes.
things there, but just the concept
people
of
don't
like.
think to go into the Goodwill because
Nah,
they're
no
like,
way.
no, I don't want to go in there. I don't like secondhand. But you don't
Yeah.
know the gems.
Some people
you can
really
find.
don't do secondhand.
Well,
Me, I'm one of those people in the
Good
sense
for-
that I don't.
You don't do
I
secondhand.
like that.
It's not that I actively don't do secondhand. It's hard for me to find my sizing in secondhand because it's usually washed and dried to a degree where that large is a medium.
Honestly, there's just so many times though where I go into Goodwill and I don't get shit. I walk out empty-handed.
Yeah.
But it's like that's
treasure
that's the
hunting.
Yeah.
fun is that you go in, you don't know what you're gonna find. If you find something, it's lit. But if you don't,
No,
it's
it is
like,
what it is.
Maybe
you know?
next time, you know.
Maybe next time. Hell yeah.
You got to go to the good areas, but
Go
I'm
when you
glad
go
people
home.
don't try that shit because then they would be taking my clothes.
That's usually what I hear from people who shop good.
I'm like, if you don't thrift, it's cool.
yeah,
That's
Hell
cool
yeah.
with me.
Hell yeah. What else is fucking going on?
Dude, shout out the homie Josh.
Well, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Josh.
All right.
Josh.
Did we figure out? Did we know it was
Okay, let me check, but I don't
Alright.
think so.
Yeah,
he might have
'cause-
called me, but I don't have my phone on me.
good? Have we've
So-
talked about him on the podcast before?
Yes, we've talked to
Can we
him
call
on the podcast.
Can we call him right now? Can we call him in?
Yeah. He
Should we,
said
do
he
you
said
want
he would do a
to
phone call.
text him and see if we can?
I gotta grab my phone
'Cause if
from
we
the
can,
other room.
if we can,
Or-
if we can't call
Or here,
him, that'd
you
be
text,
lit.
or you
Do you
call
know
him.
his phone number?
Yeah.
Wait.
Hold on, let me hit him up real quick. First of all,
Yeah, I don't
wait.
have my phone either, but for some context for the listeners,
Yeah, if you
Josh-
don't know, Josh, yeah.
Josh is involved with catching predators, and he's from Ohio, and he's pretty much been doing this for, he told me 6 months. He's been taking it serious, and he's been growing his following, and people are really supportive of what he's doing because he's ultimately going after people that are seeking out like
Children.
sexual activities with like young children. It's fucking sick.
Like
dude.
He's catching predators. He's out here catching
He's
predators.
legit catching predators.
Yeah, I fuck with
after
that.
9-year-old boys. That's crazy.
That's just crazy. No.
Like,
it's definitely work that no one's actively doing other than people like that, I feel like. Or
Dude,
you know?
I mean, there's only other people like him that do similar, but I mean,
And
he has a really big following on Instagram.
Yeah,
or on Facebook.
For the
and YouTube.
For the listeners, it's DAP, D-A-P. It stands for Dads Against Predators. And you can follow him on Facebook or YouTube. And yeah, they do this shit. And he actually flew out to California.
Came out. Was his first time out here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His
bro.
first time in California, in Los Angeles. Mind you, this is what he came out for here, ladies and gentlemen. I fuck with that energy.
He was supposed to be here right now, but he got held up doing he calls it the catch, which is crazy to me because you're for real catching these predators. But yeah, he flew out here to catch this dude, and I'm hoping that he's safe because that shit to me is pretty scary.
Yeah, he's fine. He said that the guy he kept saying that he wasn't home, but he caught somebody else earlier today just on a whim, just got online and someone hit him up and was trying to meet up with him, and so he's like, okay. And then he met up with him, and the guy was there to meet a 13-year-old boy.
Fucking
and he called the cops on Josh. And Josh waited for 2 hours, and then they never showed up.
The cops never showed up.
Yeah, because
he was ready to tell him what happened.
They never show up. Huh?
Because he was ready to tell the cops what happened.
Yeah, and the guy was trying to say that they're harassing him, but sir, you invited them here, and you were also here to meet a 13-year-old boy, so how do you explain that?
Damn.
And he had sent a picture of himself. He's in scrubs. Like, are you a nurse, sir? Like,
bro, he pulled up to meet the young boy in scrubs, dog. That means he's in the medical field. If he's working with kids, that's sick, bro.
That's fucking crazy.
Or even old people. Like, if you're in charge of, like, anything, like, you don't need to be touching nobody.
Fuck, man. And it's just scary because these dudes are out here hitting these kids up and doing it willingly because they're obviously having levels of success. Bro. You know?
So, I just blacked out.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like...
a story about the...
Oh, so this guy that he's going to catch, he had asked this like 9-year-old girl to send him a picture of her body, and he's like, if you don't, I'll kill myself. And was like sending her pictures of guns and stuff. Like, just think like how fucked up that is that this person was willing to like say those things to like force, and how a 9-year-old person would feel like, oh my god, like I have to, like he's gonna kill himself.
That's fucking crazy.
You know what I mean? That's so crazy.
So I give him props, definitely, especially for your first time flying out here to LA. And this is what it's for.
Dog,
not to
he saw the ocean for the first time yesterday.
Bro, I will say it was really one of the nicest things I'd seen in a while. Like cool. The genuine, like they were him and his friend also came, and they were just so.
That's really cool.
They were so alive. Like they just looked really very excited. Josh kept saying like, "Wow, this changed my life. Like this changed my life." Cool. And yesterday's sunset was incredible.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a beautiful day yesterday.
It was really amazing, especially because it was nice and clear from all the smog.
That's really cool.
From the rain.
Cool. So yeah.
Wait, I gotta show you the video because Kristen sent me the video, and that sunset was look at this sunset, bro.
And it was even more vibrant.
Yeah. God damn. That might have to be the photo for the fucking this episode.
Man, it could be, man. Honestly,
sunsets out here. Nah, real talk. Sunsets.
Cali sunsets are different.
They hit different,
and they will change your life.
They hit different for sure. Like I definitely have not seen a sunset specifically regularly. Like it happens. You'll see a crazy sunset today and a crazy different sunset tomorrow just because of how the clouds and how the sun's hitting.
But I do think the winter solstice is a little bit better.
It might be.
When the sun comes down.
It might be. I just noticed the sunset all the time out here. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah.
Like,
the colors,
it's always different, but
the colors
this time of the year are my favorite sunsets.
My only complaint is I wish we had more clouds.
Yeah.
Because it would give it some more character. But during the winter and the fall, like you say, Kristen, the sunsets are just way different because you got clouds and shit. During the summer, it's just sky.
Dry.
So it is the end of the year. So
of course, do some of this wrap up.
Let's do some wrap ups. Let's do some lists.
Shit.
Let's do some best ofs. It's the year end and shit. It's the end of the year. What have we been? I guess I would like visually, what have niggas been watching all year? Like, what's your favorite movie, TV show type?
Before
shit?
we tap into movies, because I feel like, or maybe movies first, because movies weren't really as
there was not a lot. That's what I'm saying. We could probably touch those a little fast visually.
All right.
Is it because movies wise? I think honestly, I'm trying to think the only movie. What was the only movie? What movies did I see this year?
I can only think of the last one I watched,
movies,
which was Wonder Woman.
Wait,
Soul.
me and Kristen watched this movie Soul, bro.
All right, me personally, I just saw the billboard. Before you say how the movie was, I just saw the billboard and I saw a black dude, and he was animated, and it was ghosts around, so it was obviously ghostly. And then the movie's called Soul, and I'm like, this seems like pandering. This seems like, yo, let's call it a black movie with ghosts Soul, because of soul, and they got soul and soul music. Like, that's why I felt a type of way, but I've heard pretty good things about the movie.
Yeah, so ultimately, I did not think of it the way you're thinking of it, and now that kind of fucks with me. But the movie itself is really good, and I was really surprised for a Disney movie, man. Like, that shit was.
I heard
letting you know some real gems.
I heard though. I mean, I guess spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, sorry.
The way homie dies is a bit BS, because I've had actually a homie who fell in a manhole, and.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're not. I mean, he broke his ankle, but like
maybe he could have slammed his head back real hard.
I that was all I was saying.
Spoiler
alert.
Like,
yeah, that was an ill. I guess
that was an ill spoiler.
Yeah, that's what I said. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen the movie yet. But
no, definitely watch it though. That movie's solid. I feel you though on that. It was, but the way it all happens, I'm telling you, it's a good movie. Definitely should check it out.
I felt a bit pandered too when I seen the billboard. I see a black dude with some ghosts and soul, and I was like, okay.
I mean, that's 9 out of 10 black movies, honestly.
Is it? All right,
it's a really good message. Like,
all right, so since it's because most movies like that, you know who's behind it. This being animated, I want to know who was animating it. I want to know who was making it. Did you have people with this so-called soul working on this movie other than voiceovers?
This is our homework. We're gonna
yeah, we might have to do it.
We're gonna come back.
Maybe I think that's why. Honestly, that might be my own prejudice why I feel pandered to, because I assume most people who make animated movies are white. Any 3D
I don't think it's fair to make that assumption.
That's what I'm saying. That might be my own.
I work with this girl. She was an ill.
That might be my own
3D animator, and then she
that could definitely be my own personal bias or prejudice or incorrect thinking, because I just assume, a Disney animated movie, 95% of that staff is white people, and the other 5% are the people who are doing voiceover, and the other 5% are the people who are doing voiceovers. I agree. I could be 100,000% wrong. That's the only reason why I'm telling you why I feel like when I see that poster, why I felt the type of way.
I feel it,
but it could be wrong. Because that movie could be 100% worked on by a bunch of black animators. We need to I want to look at that. I want to look and see who worked. But because you never see that in the movies. You'll see the credits at the end of the movie, but you don't see that. You only see the stars of it. You don't see, because animated movies are looked at differently. You don't see the director. You don't see
That's true.
This is a nigga drawing shit. So
I feel like it was made in a positive light. I mean, hopefully whoever made it was.
But but let me pose this to you. Let's say it was made in nothing but a positive light. If you have a room full of white people dictating that movie, do you feel a type of way? Do you feel differently?
I feel like how.
Do you feel pandered? Do you feel a bunch of people were like, all right, let's get a black dude. Da, 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 da. It feels inauthentic. It doesn't feel genuine.
Yeah.
It feels like that's why I felt like I was being pandered to. Because I assume when I saw that billboard, everyone behind that movie was a white dude who helped make that happen. There was no black people a part of that.
And it's the white people already have everything, let black people have.
Well, I'm going to do some research.
I'm going to do some research.
You need to watch it.
I need to get Disney Plus, because I'm hating on Disney Plus.
You can borrow
let them have their own story.
I'll send you the password for Disney Plus.
But that might be our issue. That might be us.
No, but I don't really think that's a white person's place to
No. A lot of times we don't We don't put ourselves like we don't play hockey. We don't do badminton. We don't.
Yeah,
do
but people make movies that the people could draw.
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if there are black animators.
Yes.
I wonder. That's the only thing. I don't know. I'm. That's an industry that I'm very far away from. I know no.
One of my
animators.
clients is an animator,
Do you know
at Disney, but I
don't know any.
I don't know about black, but
Just in general, I don't know
Yeah.
anyone who does 3D animation like that.
this Asian
what is
chick
my client's
that I
name?
used to work with, dude, back at CSUN.
Got you.
She was nice, bro. She would come to work mad tired because she'd be up all night
Right.
doing these Disney classes. She was like into it. She was like, yeah, I'm so tired, but she was like, I'm working hard. And then she ended up working for Sony. So I was like,
I look at
There's
it.
a Hawaiian dude that was a Disney animator.
Yeah, I don't know, and that's one thing I don't know any like 3D animators.
I'm sure they have diversity there. I would hope so.
I feel like that would probably be a
that's
more
hard.
diverse place than a lot of other places.
I'm hoping that, but I've never seen it. I've never seen any.
Working for Disney sounds pretty lit.
It sounds super lit, so I'm hoping it's diverse. I'm praying to God it's diverse. I'm gonna do some research, people. I'll come back to you. Maybe my thinking's wrong, so don't hold me to it.
Other honorable mentions for movies of the year. I don't know if there's movies of the year per se, but I really like that zombie movie Alive. Its subtitles. Remember Alive?
Alive.
No.
I don't
You
know if I
don't
remember.
remember?
No.
Hold on, I'm gonna show you right now.
I'm mad because I still haven't seen Tenet.
What was Tenet about?
Tenet was that movie with the dude it's like a Christopher Nolan movie. It has Denzel Washington's son
Remember
in it.
this?
Oh yeah. Okay, I see.
Yeah, hashtag Alive. It's a Netflix movie.
Yeah, that was chill.
It was super dope.
What? Wait, tell me more about this Tenet. Let me remember.
It's like I haven't seen it yet, but it's supposed to be really good. It has.
It's actually a Korean film.
What, Tenet?
No,
the Alive. Yeah.
Have you seen it, Sin?
No, I haven't seen it.
It's
You
really
need
good.
to watch it.
The only movie that I think I've seen this year that I really liked was Extraction, and that was a Netflix movie. I haven't seen any.
Oh, that was fire.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Oh my god, my palms were
It had
sweating.
to play Thor in
Extraction
it.
was pretty
Yeah,
hard.
Extraction was fire.
Wait. Which one was this? Let me make sure I'm talking about the right one.
It's a guy from Thor. I don't know his name.
Yeah,
The guy that played Thor.
the guy who played Thor, and I'll show you the.
You watched it. We watched
Did they
it.
go in the jungle?
Maybe they were in the jungle for a little bit.
And there's money involved in a helicopter?
I'm sure there's a helicopter. He's pretty much trying to get homie out of that area.
No, never mind. What was that movie?
The Five Bloods?
I like that movie.
That
No,
was
the
a-
one
I don't know if that was
it
2020.
had Ben Affleck in it.
Affleck.
This is Extraction.
Yeah.
This shit was fire.
Did I see that?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
I'm sure.
Terrence says I've seen it.
But if
I
you don't
must have seen
remember it, you must have not liked it as much.
It was
I'm
a bloody action
This
movie on Netflix.
this year, I'm also very high, so but also this year's a blur.
It is kind of a blur. Every day kind of.
I just remember big trauma days, you know,
because there was
the fires.
no moments to really separate anything because most of the things you did probably were at home. Like
yeah,
most
and
of the things
every
you
day was
did.
horrible. It's
Alright.
kind of like hard.
Aside from movies and shit,
Yeah.
let's go to shows because I feel like I watched a lot more shows.
Shows?
Yeah.
Um,
The Undoing. I
That-
think it was good. I liked it better than the Queen's Gambit. I didn't like that very much. It was pretty average to me.
that's one thing I didn't. I'm mad that I didn't watch that.
Queen's Gambit?
No.
The Undoing.
The Undoing. Yeah, I keep hearing that was fucking good, but
It was pretty good. I really like Lovecraft Country.
Oh, that
Lovecraft
was so
Country.
fire.
Yeah.
That was a great
Oh,
series.
and The Shy.
The Shy. Well, that's been going on for a couple of years, I think.
Well, this
But
year
that
they did a
season-
good job. They
that
did a
season
great
was
job.
great.
Lovecraft Country is probably one of the better shows released this.
Yeah, that
this
was
year.
truly incredible.
Looking through all the shows that dropped this year.
Did we like Upload?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
That was good.
Dave was. Did you guys watch Dave?
We still haven't watched Dave.
Dave was
No,
really
I heard
good.
it's good. Okay,
Dave
you
What
was-
said
about
it's
Ratchet?
good.
Dave,
Ratchet.
I didn't watch Ratchet. Dave is like one of those awkwardly funny shows. If you like The Office type shit, you would like Dave. It was pretty good though.
I'm looking at P-Valley. I've never watched that.
Never watched P-Valley. Yeah, I think that a lot of the shows I might have watched this year probably weren't necessarily released in 2020. They were either something old that I was just like, damn, let me watch The Fresh Prince again now that it's on HBO Max and like, you know, like I'm like, word. Like HBO Max has The Fresh Prince. So I feel like I've just been watching a lot of shit that I could just like binge and then I already know is good.
I will say that what show was that?
Black AF. Did you guys watch Black AF?
No.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah.
No, that was not funny. That was
in
good.
2020 though.
It wasn't?
No, I think that was 2019.
Oh, okay.
Your Honor is really solid.
Ooh.
Yeah,
so
we're
good.
watching that right now. I think it's in progress because they just dropped the 5th episode, but that's a really solid show.
Hell yeah.
Island. Did we watch that? Yeah, we did watch that.
Oh, you know what?
Did you
I
watch
will
that,
say
Sid?
No, I didn't watch that.
it was a really good show.
I didn't watch that show.
But I feel like they could have done a lot more.
Yeah.
They could have made the first season like 3 seasons.
Did you guys watch Selena at all?
We haven't
No,
watched
not
it
yet.
yet. Isn't that a movie?
No, it's a TV show.
We just finished The Walking Dead season 10.
So is that the last season? Was that the last season?
Nope.
The last season that they have right now.
Season 11
I thought it was
dropping. They say fall 2021.
I thought it was supposed to be done.
Oh, so they're just going on with it. It's still not over.
Yeah, and there's also a spin-off series, bro.
Yeah.
They have the Fear of the Walking Dead.
We're about
that
to
just
dive
started. It's Morgan's story.
They lost me at, I can't remember what season I stopped watching. It was probably like season 6 or 7.
But if you pick it back up, it's still lit.
Is it?
It's a great show.
But Rick is gone. Rick's got to be gone.
He's not dead though.
We don't think he's dead.
He gets rescued.
Yeah, because he got rescued in the last
What the
season.
fuck? It's yeah, that's insane. That's fucking crazy.
But they didn't give you really any information about him.
Yeah,
on
like
this
we don't
season.
know where
It was
Rick
really
is.
Well, because when
really
I
selfish.
stopped watching the show when I was reading the comics, so I have the whole collection up to issue probably like 20 or something like that. I was reading the comic and watching the show at the same time, and like the comic is insane compared to the fucking show. You guys would love, if you guys love the show as much as you do, you would love the fucking comic. I think the only issue with the comic is that it's not colored in. All the panels are like black and white. So it's for me personally, I lose a level of depth without color. But it's the comic, the storylines, and like what characters die and live, and especially in the first like 5 seasons, the way it goes, because that's very intricate. I feel like for probably what sets it up for where it's at now with you guys, like who lived and who died, and like what characters like stayed around and became important in the comic is fucking insane.
I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna just bring them through for you guys and have you. I'm gonna just drop it off here so you guys can read that shit.
That'll be sick.
Yeah, it's a fucking big ass fucking case for that shit.
Is Drake era over?
Yeah, I think so. As
so?
far as like, I think he's certified. He just makes good music now that everybody fucks with, and people hit the expectations now. Because what do you expect from the next Drake album?
What is the youth listening to?
They're listening to Lil Baby and everyone under the Lil Baby. That's what the youth is listening to. He's the most listened to artist is Lil Baby. What do you expect from the next Drake album? Like this nigga's
Greatness.
Exactly. So, but also though, but what do you? Not even just greatness. What would you expect him to even tell you? Like, what do you like to rap about, nigga? Like, nigga, what do you got to rap about? Like, left. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
at this point, like Drake's for the most part, his life is just talked about. We know his day to day almost. You know what I'm saying?
He could
Like,
stir up the pot. He could stir up the pot and really get it going.
That's what it would take. I think that's why his last album, Scorpion, honestly, like even though he might have beef with nigga and all that, he should be thanking Pusha for making. I wouldn't be surprised if they were in on it and that whole thing was a whole shit like thing just to give him something to talk about, just to give him like beef. Cause like Drake
We deserve the truth.
He has so many hits and so much music. Like, what else can we expect from this nigga? Just more of that shit? I mean, yes, but what do you expect him to say? Because Drake's not an artist he's not one of the artists that can get away with not saying anything. He's not that type of artist. He's not like necessarily like a Cardi or even like Amigos, like those niggas who really like they swag rap, so they spit, but as far as content, it's not really there. They're not really giving you depth and shit. Drake.
What'd you think of the new Cardi album? I was honestly let down a little bit.
I mean, I would ask someone why.
I don't know if I'm out of touch. I don't know.
I would say that's all I'm gonna ask. I'm a Cardi fan. Some might refer to me as a stan. I'm not at all, because like I think all the merch that came out for the album was trash. Like I don't fuck with it. It always bonkers my minds when niggas release trash merch who can dress good. Like I feel like Cardi has style, so when his merch comes out,
bro, isn't he collabing with like Mason Margiela?
No, it was I think the nigga who's the creative director for
it's bigger than that, right?
No, he's the dude who was the executive producer for his album and helped him do shit was the creative director for Balenciaga. I think he's a creative. He's a creative director for Balenciaga, and he's that white dude. I can't remember his name or whatever, but that's who helped him with this, like, I guess the imagery of the album. I don't know, but whenever I see a rapper with swag and their merch is just meh or just whatever, it's always surprising. Like,
what'd you think of the album? I thought,
me personally though, I love the fucking album.
Really,
the album to me is a repeat. It's on repeat. Like, I'm a Cardi fan though. What is your favorite
song off the album?
I honestly,
please let me know. So
that's my issue, is that I'm not good with the names, because I'm not, most of the time I'm listening to it in the car, so I'm not even paying attention to the fucking name.
Oh my God. You need to find your favorite track and then let me know.
We can put that in there, but hold on. The song, the Whole Lot of Mob Shit song, that shit's fire.
It's just he's not saying anything.
I mean, Cardi's never said anything.
Magnolia was at least a little bit better.
Maybe because you do music as well, so that's why I'm surprised. Like, nigga, listen to this nigga's catalog. This nigga has never. He's a swag rapper, so I always gave that to him, and he always created vibes for me.
Do you think he's creating the rockstar vibe?
I think that's really what it is that he's trying to do rockstar vibes. Whereas when you go to when you're saying Magnolia or older songs, you're saying songs that were just more generally accepted as a vibe. You can put that on anywhere. The songs that he's doing on this project, you gotta have an ear for Cardi. You gotta have an ear for Cardi. This album, you gotta fuck with Cardi. If you don't actually really fuck with Cardi and you like certain vibes that he brings, then you're not gonna fuck with this album, because this album he's going very different on.
This is left.
This is left. That's
so
what I mean.
To say
it's left,
but it's just so new for me.
It's 100%. I agree. That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking anyone who doesn't fuck with it, because
I don't know if I don't fuck with it yet. I need to give it time.
That's what I've been hearing though from everyone. Of course, the first day it drops, the album is so left.
I was a little disappointed.
Yeah, but no. My issue is the album drops the first day. The album's an hour. Niggas is saying it's trash within 30 minutes. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. You haven't listened to the album. Like, you haven't really. How are you gonna say something's bad in 30 minutes? Or how are you gonna say something's bad in an hour? Like, you have to sit with the music. You have to sit with it. He's no longer making music that you can instantly, because you already got those vibes from him. You already got songs from him that it's like instantly you heard it and you love it.
There's definitely songs where you can hear them and you're like, yo, this shit is trash. That's bullshit. I mean, some of the songs on the album are just super repetitive. Like, there are other songs that maybe.
I think
the beats are crazy.
My knock isn't that. My knock is that Cardi's been doing that since day one. That's my knock.
It's live music.
My knock isn't that what you're saying isn't wrong. My knock is nigga, that's been Cardi since the very first Cardi song. So what are y'all niggas talking about?
It's the baby voice. It's like the more baby.
That's what nigga.
It's like triple baby
he's
now.
Evolved. He's not the same person that he was when he first started.
And that's what I'm arguing is, to a degree, but not really. Because that's what got him here, is that original, honestly, when he switched over to the baby voice, niggas went up, and so I think he's doing
he used to rap normal.
I love that you're such a Cardi stan.
Oh, I love it so much.
Do you think he's better than Lil Uzi?
No, Uzi's top tier to me. Uzi's top tier. As far as new school, I put all the rappers that I fuck with like that in like a new school category.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
not gonna lie, Uzi's old albums are fucking crazy.
But
even
right.
Love Is Rage.
So
Love Is Rage 2.
When we get into the albums of the year, Eternal Take is my number one album of the year. Or his album this year is, especially the deluxe with a whole nother album with all the features on it. That album was insane to me personally.
What about YG?
YG's album?
Yeah.
Is that one of your
top 5 for you?
That's top 20 for me.
Top 20?
Because YG's album is probably like 15, 14.
Bro, you cannot name me 20 albums better than YG's album.
I mean, I got a list. I mean, I have a Gunner. I have...
Gunner's number 2 for you?
Gunner is in the top 10. Gunner's in the top 10. Hold on. Gunner, Conway the Machine, Cardi, let me do my rap albums. Let me look at my shit. Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke is probably like top 3.
You putting that above YG's?
Oh hell yeah! Pop Smoke's album was ridiculous. Technically, I gotta put Roddy Ricch's album in 2020.
Are you putting Kodak top 20?
No. It was good, but it's not new. It's nothing new. I'm not really getting any new vibes. Jay Electronica, Nas, Pop Smoke, Uzi, Cardi.
Did Ty Dolla $ign have any?
Savage Mode 2.
Savage Mode 2.
Dude, come on. Are you serious? YG's album was... Dude, definitely top 10 is Juice WRLD's album. Juice WRLD's album is definitely top 10 for me. Okay. West Side Gun.
Reason? Did he have an album?
Did Reason have? I'm not sure.
I have to get an album.
Who else?
I think that was it for 2020. Tory's not in mention at all. Do we like Chance the Rapper's
I can't
album?
really mention.
Is that
Tory
in time?
Wait, the Christmas?
The Christmas album? I mean, I like the Christmas album a lot. It was cool.
I've listened to it.
It's hard for me
times.
to put such a themed album in like the top 20.
It wasn't really themed like that though.
But it was just like a vibe.
It was.
It's just a good vibe. Are we putting Cudi in top 20?
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely Cudi.
Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow makes top 20. YG's was way better than Jack Harlow. Like I like YG's. I like YG's. I like YG's style better than Jack Harlow's.
I would put Blast on there.
Ooh.
Blast for certain.
I'm putting Juicy J top 10.
Oh damn! I didn't get to fucking listen to that album. That's
getting played tonight. Crazy to me, dog.
That is getting played tonight.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Fuck.
That's a New Year's.
You need to listen to that right now.
That is getting played tonight.
That's a good New Year's album.
We're definitely ending the night with that. We're gonna.
Oh hell
plug
yeah!
in the speaker and we're listening.
Flo Milli's album was actually fire. Y'all fuck with Flo?
Oh yeah,
Flo Milli's album was super fire. I love her. I love her rapping style. I love her cadence. Her cadence to me is fucking fire. But
yeah, she's tight.
As far as her, I do like her a little better than Meg Thee Stallion, honestly.
Hey, I mean,
do like her a little better than Meg Thee
she's
Stallion.
fire.
Meg Thee Stallion's album was pretty good though. I'm not gonna lie, it was good.
I would put.
Damn, I'm mad I didn't mention her. Yeah, she gets an honorable.
Oh, I didn't even fucking Big
She came out
Sean.
with so much
Big
good
Sean,
music.
Detroit 2 is definitely. I like Detroit
fire!
2.
Oh yeah,
Detroit 2
for sure, top 5.
I'm a
top 5.
I mean, I know people don't fuck with it like that, but I am an Eminem stan. I do fuck with Eminem since day one.
You're an Eminem stan? Would you get a tattoo?
No, I wouldn't get a tattoo. But I would get a tattoo of his old. If you look at the Slim Shady LP, the cover of the CD has the pill that's like cracked open and it's a face. Look at the cover of this Slim Shady LP, like the CD. That pill.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, I would get that tattoo. That tattoo's actually fire. But I understand that he has lyrically, like I feel like Drake's gonna go through, run out of things to talk about. So now he's just giving you verbal. He's just a breakdancer now, just like showing his skill, just nonstop, just like, oh, I can do this, because that's what he gets. That's what you get from him now. You're not getting anything like his old. Like his old CDs, he's just lyrically just showing you his skills, that he can rap insane, that you can rhyme words with
He's
crazy.
nice though.
He's nice.
Yeah.
But he's not.
I'm gonna put Benny the Butcher's album.
Benny the Butcher and fucking Conway. That's what I'm saying. Conway Machine from King of the God is my shit. I listen to that a bunch. But honestly, it'd be Eternal Take, Pop Smoke, Nas.
Damn, we didn't mention Nas.
Nah, Nas' album was fucking fire.
Yeah, that shit was fire.
Gunner. And then what would be the fifth album? Mate, the future. Honestly, it's not a rap album. It'd be The Weeknd. The Weeknd album to me.
Yo, The Weeknd. I forgot that was this year. That was the summer.
The Weeknd album was amazing. That'd be my number. That'd be my 5 most listened to albums right there.
I'm really not even a Weeknd fan like that.
That
and I was like,
ridiculous.
yo, this is lit.
That was crazy. Yeah, it'd be
Imagine if we were
yeah.
free during the summer and that was on. Goodbye.
Also, honorable mention, which I have to put number 6 in there, would be fucking Ty Dolla $ign shit. That shit was fire too.
Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, Ty Dolla $ign album was amazing too. Yeah, there was a lot of good albums this year. It was just a chill year though. Like the big hitters didn't come out, so people would feel like the albums are weak as shit. But no, everybody, a lot of people, pretty much the industry dropped, but Drake, Kendrick, fucking J. Cole didn't drop. So it is what it is. But everybody else, for the most part, dropped fucking albums. Like Lil Baby dropped an album. His fucking album was fire. His album was probably the most listened to album of the year. His number 1 album. I fuck with Lil Baby a lot. I'm just not a stan like a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I'm not a stan for Lil Baby. I fuck with Lil Baby though.
I feel that.
Yeah.
You guys, man.
Yeah.
Can you believe that this is the last day of 2020?
Yeah. The last
pretty-
day.
I'm happy that we're recording today.
Yeah, nah, for real.
You know what I'm
Our
saying?
timing is impeccable.
And
Like,
timing
legit.
is impeccable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
End of the day podcast.
I think we should have a final cheers.
Final cheers for sure, for certain.
We got my boy James. Fun fact, his brother's birthday is on New Year's. So
Wow, that's a great birthday.
yeah, so we're actually headed over there.
Shout out to the homegirl back home. She's technically my ex, but her birthday's on New Year's as well.
Hey,
Shout
man.
out Kim.
It's okay to shout her out.
Yeah, I think maybe she listens. She might
Wait,
listen.
can I say that I know, like, I could literally shout out to my homie Eli.
Eli.
Shout out to Basme.
Bass
exes?
No, these are.
She's like, yo,
Whoa.
I was like, yo, what's
I
good?
would never do that.
Yo, what's good?
Why
What's
we
good over
don't?
there?
Why would I be concerned about the trash?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
The day podcast.
She's happily whistle.
No.
Yo, shout out all my ex niggas.
Shout out to my little baby cousin Maxwell.
Damn, you know mad people with the fucking birthdays on
Yo,
New
for
Year's.
real, that's what I'm saying. I shout out to my client the other day. She told me her birthday's on the 1st. I was like, I know so many people right now.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Man.
I know a lot of people who got the COVID shot, so there you go.
Hey, cheers, y'all.
Yeah, cheers.
To 2021.
Cheers to 2021.
Cheers.
And the big things.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
And you at home, I hope you cheers with us too, because it's one of those years.
And it's also the end of the motherfucking day.
End of the motherfucking day. Thank you guys for stopping through to another episode. It's your boy Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
And it's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah, thank ya.
Be safe, y'all.
Be safe, y'all.
Happy
we'll see
New
you
Year.
next year.
Don't catch COVID.
Yeah,
Love and
for real
light.
though. For real though. Peace.
We out here.
Y'all.
Peace. Oh, wait.